90-Day Fiancé. Chantel's taunting Pedro with mystery man post. Is she trying to make her villain ex jealous? Chantel may be using red roses to make her ex jealous after a brutal breakup with Pedro. PDA on social media is not smart if looking for a new romance. Chantel's motives may be questioned. It seems Chantel is playing games to get a reaction from Pedro, who may not care anymore. 90-Day Fiancé star Chantel Everett took to Instagram stories to show off some red roses, and she seemed to be teasing a new romance after her brutal split with Pedro Jimeno, but she might be trying to make her ex jealous. Those roses could have come from anyone, including her tiger mom, Chantel Everett, or caring, level-headed brother, River Everett. Sure, the pretty flowers might be from a new boyfriend, but the fact that Chantel's advertising the thoughtful gift seems like a dead giveaway. She's trying to make Pedro, who's fully moved on, feel bad. If Chantel really wanted to make a new romance work, she'd probably keep it very private. If she's putting another romance out there for the world to judge and comment on, that's just not smart. So it seems like she might have an ulterior motive. People play these games online all the time, and reality stars have turned cryptic passive aggression into high art. Few of them go through breakups and then skip the barely mysterious posts. So it's a pretty safe bet that Chantel is trying to make Pedro jealous. How successful she'll be is anyone's guess. While he genuinely doesn't seem to care, he did break her heart in a thoroughly cold-blooded manner. He may find that seeing her with another man changes things. Or she may hope that this is how he'll respond. The 24 red roses that Chantel received were gorgeous. Clearly, someone really cares about her. But who? It's not her birthday. She's an Aquarian woman born in February. It's not Valentine's Day either. So someone sent her these just because. Red roses are usually love tokens, but not always. Red is linked with passion and romance, but lots of people have sent red roses to friends or family members. They're beautiful flowers. So the origin story behind Chantel's sumptuous bouquet is still up in the air. However, that's probably just how she wants it. On screen, Chantel's life fell apart, and it was wrenching to watch. She really suffered, moving beyond the sort of canned theatrics that are often part and parcel of reality TV. She was not faking her anguish. Pedro began to pull away from her. He spent all his time at work, and while she grew more anxious and depressed, he went out of his way to make her feel worse. He called her. By the end of that onslaught, which left her curled up in bed, barely able to function, she had no husband. Pedro wanted out, and nothing she could do would change his mind. However, she kept trying. Some shred of hope remained, and that was what he had to destroy. It's possible that Pedro never loved Chantel at all, and always planned to leave her once he was settled in the USA. He waited for a while, probably because there would be less chance of deportation if he did. Chantel learned so much about her frosty, greedy, and wayward spouse when they were breaking up. He wanted money more than anything, even begging to sell their marital home so he could pocket the commission, as seen in the clip above. However, she wouldn't let him. She didn't trust him to share the money, or just wanted to punish him for his cruelty. There are two schools of thought here. He could have fallen out of love. The other scenario is that there was never any love to fall out of. With the second option, there are clues that this could be the correct explanation. Pedro couldn't keep his poker face and quickly freaked out, describing the former pal who seemingly spilled some very hot tea as trash. Chantel was told by a former friend of the family that Pedro's buddies joked around in Spanish while he was with them, congratulating Pedro on finding such a sucker to participate in his master plan. That, if true, is just damning. When Chantel told Pedro that on screen, his expression changed. Pedro couldn't keep his poker face and quickly freaked out, describing the former pal who seemingly spilled some very hot tea as trash. Pedro was too good to be true. Now, Chantel is trying to show him that she never deserved to be thrown away like an unwanted possession. Actually, Pedro, who adored his gaming chair that the family Chantel's Karen Everett sold for one measly dollar, may actually treasure his belongings more than he ever cherished Chantel. That's what's so sad and scary. Hopefully, if these roses really are a gift from a boyfriend, they aren't from a man who's chasing clout or whatever. For Chantel, love is so often a minefield. Now that she is a famous woman, she needs to vet her suitors with the utmost care. There's no rush to find someone more sincere and sweet than her ex, who morphed from a dream man into her worst nightmare. She's traumatized and needs more time to heal. There's absolutely no need to prove her worth to a man like Pedro. No matter what she does, he'll never see the good things in her because that just doesn't fit his narrative. It doesn't gel with the lies that he tells himself in order to rationalize his conduct. Hopefully, someday 90 Day Fiancé franchise icon Chantel will stop thinking about Pedro for good. If she does, it will be such a victory.